Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Langrisser, the original. We're embarking upon Scenario 10, Castle on the Water. One after another, Leiden has defeated the relentless attacks by Diegos' armies. Finally, he surrounds the castle of Volk, the last fortress of the enemy. That's it guys, we're reaching the tail end it looks like. Alright, so skipped ahead here. Gave the shield to Jessica, the cross to Albert to boost their defense a bit they needed. Narm could use it as well, but keep in mind that she is this close. You can't see what I'm doing with my fingers, but she is a pinch. She is gonna stumble into level 10 with the next action she does probably, so we don't have to worry about her. The great sword I gave to Chris because she's only lacking in her attack right now. I mean, her defense isn't the best, but it's pretty admirable, so I just want to make sure she's got that extra little bit of firepower to finish where she starts, or as is often the case, finish what they start. Because again, Dulces, those knuckleheads, they started the whole thing, didn't they? And Lena's giving them too much credit there. This is far from perfect defense. But we still have to make this attack count, because if we win this battle, yeah, we're nearing the end, guys. At least that's what it appears to be. I guess we'll have to wait and see. The Emperor might have something else up his sleeve, or there might be something else at play altogether. As always, time will tell it. So quick look at the map there, seeing what we have in store. Taylor, I didn't give him any troops, but it's okay because he's going to be seeing a lot of action in this. I have a wonderful idea in mind for him, something I haven't done before. I mean, it's called Castle on the Water. I think that's an indication that this is kind of suited for him. So let's see what we can do with him, but that'll be a little bit later. First, we need to get everybody in position. You'll notice that one patch of trees in the center there placed strategically at 20% effect. I want to give that to Jessica again, because if you look at the map, any lizardmen that swarm her from around that position are going to be on land officially, so she's going to have the best possible defense boost she can get, minus the mountains. And they're going to be minus that 50% boost they get in the water, so I think that's going to work out well. At the same time, I don't want her to be attacked from more than 3 sides, so that's where we're pulling some people over. These troops are mostly going to be used for later. I really want our generals to focus on most of the action in the beginning stages. And this is why, again, strategically, arguably, it's better to not bring in many men with you, or men at all. But you just have to be very careful when you do that. And you gotta know what you're doing. That goes without saying though, right? Yeah. As time goes on, I'm sure I will be doing that a little bit more. But again, a big benefit of bringing the mercenaries is they help your people get experience. So if you have a character who you just want to get that extra push to their next class, it's good to bring troops for them, because they can only attack or perform one action every turn, of course. So having men basically is an extension of their own limbs, you know. Instead of 2 hands, you have 10 or 15. Well, hopefully you don't have an odd number of hands, it would be even, but you get what I'm saying here. So that's the main reason why I continue to bring a lot of troops, just for characters that I want to get that experience. In this case, it will be Jessica. I really want to push and get her into that next class before the end of this battle, if I can. And then we'll be looking pretty good. That'll just leave who? Thorn, Albert, all the usual suspects. The fighters usually lag a little bit and they join later, so we got to keep that in mind. Okay, the spell user is making his way fast, throwing all forms of strategy out the window. He's going for the gold with gusto. And if it explodes in his face, well, I'm afraid I can't sympathize. And lizardmen are squirming their way over like the eels that they are. Those slithery bandits. Don't know what they're trying, but I don't think it's going to succeed. And we got 2 groups of them too, so this should be good experience for a couple of people. And Chief Commander with those royal soldiers. What's this? The wizards can wipe us out with a single attack. Again, Leiden there. It's good that he's a cautious general, but he gives the enemy too much credit. They are not that powerful. They're not that capable. Quite frankly, they're not that intelligent. And the first one to engage us is going to be that fighter with his basic soldiers. You know, send the expendable commander out first. I guess that's their game. And we're just going to maintain our position here a little bit, I think. Definitely not moving Jessica. I want them to focus on Narm as much as possible. That's why I have her front and center. And if they should go after Leiden or Chris, you know, it's their funeral, all the same. And yes, we are persistent. And do you know why? Well, let's see. You kind of raided our castle, killed the king, took a holy sword containing a demonic power. Yeah, what did you think? We were just gonna roll over and let you get away with that? It's not how it works, Bubbo. It's not how we play around here. And we're gonna lose our first troops. That's okay. Again, they're just there to help out. We did not expect them to see the long haul. Unfortunately, Narm, however, will be around for the long haul because of that attack that she has. It's quite juicy, quite delectable. And they can't take it. And even Jessica there, only 1 point of damage, that's good. Because see, even with the shield, and even with the terrain, she's a little fragile, so we gotta be careful. Not enough stuffing in her stockings, if you follow me, so gotta keep her well padded at all times. And that's not gonna change, even when she reaches her next class. We're still gonna have to protect her. She's a bit of a glass cannon that way. But her offense will more than make up for it. Alright. Harry's still on his way towards us, that's fine. Here comes Jack and the lizards. Yeah, they always make a straight beeline for you. They're not good at being patient. Actually, that's everybody on this map. In a hurry to die, I see. Okay. I guess we're obligated to oblige them, huh? Boom, 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 boom. One left to contemplate his actions up to this point. At this point, retreating won't be an option for them. Though that would be an interesting element to the game if enemies were programmed to retreat. When they were losing the fight, they had no opportunity to come back and succeed. Outnumbered, outgunned. They try to tail it out of here. Because see, if they did that, you could miss out on more experience if they get away, and we wouldn't want that. So thankfully, that's not a feature. Thankfully, this is. Now we could make her Knight Master, which is a good class, or we could make her a Grand Knight, which only Leiden can also become, and is very powerful, very durable. And that's what we chose to do. The only downside to the Grand Knight class, in my opinion, is the fact that they have no magic capabilities whatsoever. But they have one of the highest attacks and some of the highest defense. And they have access to the 3 primary troop types: soldiers, horsemen, and archers. So very versatile. And what's funny is I actually started another playthrough of this on the side, just a more casual run. And it's funny, every time you play a game like this, it's amazing how much better you get. Because I've only done a few battles in that so far, and it's amazing how much better I'm doing there just with the extra experience that I had from doing this Let's Play. I mean, I got Leiden promoted to a knight in the second battle, which I guess I did this time too. But I got him promoted to his final class, which this time I made him a Grand Knight. I didn't make him a king for the first time. I always want to make him a king, but just to change things up a little bit, I made him a Grand Knight. And I was able to do that in the 5th battle against Lance, of all people. So that was pretty cool. Main reason I started that other side playthrough again is because I want to see if it's possible to get that secret class unlocked with all of the women generals. And if so, I'm going to, like I said earlier, I'm going to show that off in a bonus video at the end. It's not going to be a full battle or anything, but just to kind of showcase what they can do. And so far it's looking like it will be possible. It's just going to require putting all eyes on them and just kind of shunning everybody else except for Leiden. Of course, you don't want to do that, but Taylor, Thorn, Albert, and so forth, they're going to have to take a back seat for our leading ladies for that to happen. But it's looking pretty good. Early indications are quite positive. Albert making his way to level 2 in a hurry. He's this close. But again, he's just a supporting cast member right now. We don't want him to shine too brightly because him being a lord works out very well for, or excuse me, not lord, him being a knight works out well for us. It balances out the team a little bit more. So we're not in a hurry to get him promoted. And so Narm, again, being her final class now, congratulations. We can use her to also play support team member and just weaken people down as needed, form walls of protection when applicable, just whatever we can do to keep a strong team. Again, it's all about how you want to play it. You have several options. There's another reason why I like games like this. It's not just one surefire strategy. There's a lot of ways you can approach this. If you want to just have a really strong character and solo everything, there are 2 or 3 strong characters, you can do that. But I'm about a strong team versus strong individual. So I want everybody to reach their maximum potential or get as close to that potential as they can. Whew, look at all these men. Just nothing to do. And they didn't bring their radios with them. But that's okay. Like I said, they're going to be useful a little later on. So just sit tight with that. And this is when we start losing more men. It's almost inevitable. Well, at least they're staying out of the water. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 of them got really impatient and tried to cross. As if it was going to help them in any way. See, like those guys on the castle wall. Oh, I think I know what they're doing. We'll see, we'll see. See, another aggravated thing about the enemy AI sometimes is the commanders will position 1 or 2 or 3 of their troops far, far away out of their range. But they'll be out of the way, like way in the water, on the castle wall, nowhere near you. So if you take out the commander without taking out those men, you're going to miss out on a little bit of experience, which isn't a big deal in the long run. But if you're like me and you want to get as much as possible, it's aggravating because it's like, okay, do I take out the commander now and sacrifice those 1 or 2 troops, or do I go out of my way to trek after them, take them down, and then come back and deal with the enemy commander? So depending on the situation, it's a toss-up. That may not be the case here though, still too early to say so. Level 4 for Taylor. All right. Yeah. I don't know. And check out those monks. Upgrade to the guardsmen, and a very significant one at that. I mean, not only do they attack from a distance like archers, but they also share some special benefits that we will see as time passes. Very good against lizard men. Taylor also not having any problems. Couldn't finish him off, but it's okay. And another one bites the dust, sadly. Oh, sure, come on. She could finish them off. Ah, but she didn't. She could have. It was close. Now I might want to recover with her and get her back up to 10. Alright, good. She did that time. It's never a guaranteed thing, you see. This is again why you don't want to get too boastful, too reckless. Ooh, she's almost level 7 that fast. Yep, I think getting her to 10 in this battle is not too tall of an order for us. Still got that Serpent Knight. 3 to go. Let's make it happen. Chris, I haven't forgotten about you. You are level 1, so she's going to be doing some stuff here too. Want to keep her involved. And that cross was having a Matrix moment, it looks like. And yes. No damage done. Now they're in the water, but they've only got 2 left, so... Yep. I think that was a reasonable outcome. Now, we gotta focus on Harry sooner than not, because he's gonna start throwing spells at us. And again, it's not gonna outright kill anybody, but it's going to put a world of hurt on a wide range of people. And that's not something you ever want to see, so... It's got this wall of lizards using my favorite technique, preventing our progress. Just thinking about where I want to situate people. Albert can take him out without too much fuss. Get to level 2 in the process, because he didn't have any men left, so... Yeah, that was perfect position for Albert, actually. He was in the right place at the right time, indeed. Thorn. You can poke him, and the best part about this is Thorn isn't at full health, so yeah, it was very unlikely that he was going to outright kill him, which I didn't want. And now we don't have to worry about him casting any spells for several turns. Never mind the fact that Thorn is almost dead, it's okay because I'm pretty confident we can surround him so that he won't be attacked. We just need to take out that one lizard man at 3 and we can achieve that. And we probably want to pull some of his men up too now so they stay within his command range. More soothing than a sauna. And put you there. If you take any damage, you'll get it back in the next turn because you're in the prime position. Alrighty. Cleanup continues. And down you go. What do we want to do with Taylor? I guess we'll throw him up here so he can have access to some of those soldiers. I want to take them out as quickly as possible so we can finish off that magic user. He's at 1 health, but I don't want to get careless and fall asleep on him. He is still there. He will recover, and he will attempt to retaliate. Things that we don't want. And let's see. Do we want to heal? I think we do. And Thorn is protected, which is good. Gonna send some more troops that way though, regardless. Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done. Expected no less. And sure, Leiden doesn't really need the troops. We can throw them out there. Head first into the fire. Go! Alright, they fared much better that time. Very much a roll of the dice, these things. Bring some of these guys over. Yeah, I usually try to leave a space or 2 open in front of Leiden. Just in case the enemy is feeling a bit lucky. Go for it. I always invite them to attack him. But there's really nobody over it right now, so it doesn't matter. The Serpent Knight is at 8, so he's probably going to attack somebody, huh? It'd be bad if he went after Jessica, but I don't think he's going to do that. They usually go after troops first, but careful, they can surprise you. And I've been surprised in the past, let me just say that. And, ooh, just barely. I'd promote you if you made it. Sadly, the game doesn't even give me that option. Farewell, nameless cavalry. And are they all gone? No. What a worthless serpentite you are. Even in the water, couldn't get it done. And he's intelligent, he's staying in the water as well. I was kind of hoping he'd get on land, so I might have to move some people back in order to help that to happen. Turn 5, alright, time to take down that mage.